Outside right now from our Covington Cellars camera in high, you could see the blue skies mixed with a lot of the high clouds that we've got in place, and these high clouds perhaps going to obscure the lunar eclipse that we'll be talking about here that happens after midnight tonight. We've got temperatures in the 90s and 80s across much of the state, but not all. Abilene and closer to the Panhandle down in the 70s, much more comfortable there. But for us, we're still going to be well in the 80s here at 7 this evening. Then mid-70s at 10, and then we drop down to the low 60s here to begin your morning tomorrow. Now this dry air, easy to heat up during the day, but it's pretty easy to cool off at night too, which is why temperatures will be dropping down into the more comfortable category of 60s and even some 50s to begin the day tomorrow. We do think we heat up in a big way tomorrow, but not quite as hot as today. We'll go with a high of 88. Still 72 is normal for this time of year, so this is well above normal. These are the high temperatures we expect closer to where you are. We may get some low 90s in our southeastern counties, most of us 80s, and then in parts of the hill country just 70s. That's because a cold front that comes in during the day will help to offset some of the heating that we will be building in with plenty of sunshine. So we're getting this stream of high clouds mostly coming in from the southwest, but the cold front that's coming in tomorrow is working its way through the western states right now, bringing some beneficial rain and also some mountain snow. This front comes in the afternoon, but just ahead of this front, another dry line is going to develop, and that's going to usher in very dry air and also more gusty wind. So let me take you through the sky cover first. Tonight we'll have a partly cloudy sky, at times filled with those high thin clouds through the early hours of tomorrow morning, and then the thicker low clouds will start to arrive before daybreak, especially near and east of 35. And then these will lift away here by mid to late morning, and then we've got full sunshine the majority of the rest of your Friday. But remember, it is going to be turning dry and windy at this time, and that will really elevate the fire danger. As we head into Friday night, Saturday morning, I just want to point out a very low 10% chance for a straight thunderstorm or shower in the pre-dawn hours of Saturday morning. This will be all out of here by the time you're getting up and trying to enjoy your Saturday, but there just may be a rumble of thunder in the middle of the night that could wake you up. All right, let's focus on the wind that will be a big concern for us through the day on Friday. A breezy morning already, gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour, but then as that dry line comes in the afternoon, we'll see those gusts 20 to 40 miles per hour in the evening. They relax a little bit overnight and then pick up again during the day on Saturday. So both Friday and Saturday, we've got some pretty high fire danger because the air is already dry now. And while it does moisten up a little bit into tomorrow morning, it really dries out again here for Friday afternoon. And we're thinking the same for Saturday afternoon too. We've got red flag warnings for most of the area from noon tomorrow until 9 p.m. for those gusty winds and low humidity values. So tonight we're down to 62. Don't forget, we've got that total lunar eclipse tonight. As long as those high thin clouds remain thin enough, the total eclipse begins at 1:26. It peaks at 1:58 tomorrow morning. And then the total eclipse ends by 2:31. So really set your alarm if you want to check out that moon being covered by the Earth's shadow overnight. Tomorrow, early clouds giving way to a lot of sun, but a lot of wind as well. That wind's going to carry over into Saturday, making for another fire danger Saturday, but cooler temperatures for the weekend. And then we're right back in the 80s here next week, watching yet another breezy front coming in on Wednesday.